call. Grown adult being told what to do. Funniest thing I ever heard, it was hard to believe it was true. Ooh, took the easy way out. Couldn't face what you did. Took the easy way out. Even lied to your kids. Vroom, vroom, vroom with the white elephant in the room. You took the easy way out. How could you be so dang rude? Well, hold up, wait a minute. Court's coming next, girl, I'm gonna win it. All rise, order in the court. Shoot, at least you faked your marriage. I don't need no divorce. Vroom, 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 shakalaka, bang, boom. Took the easy way out. Couldn't face what you did. Took the easy way out. Even lied to your kids. Vroom, vroom, vroom with the white elephant in the room. You took the easy way out. How could you be so dang rude? How you gonna be mad at me? It was you who was fake. Completely shut me out of everything. Then went and turned on me. Let me think about that a second. Had a good thing going till you went and wrecked it. Bang, 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 boom! Bang! Ouch, 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 ouch. Out of all the people, I treated you the best. To be treated like dirt, won't you confess?
Alright, my friends, hello, welcome back. Hope everybody's doing alright tonight. Figured we would get us a flight in. Got a couple flights, really. Got to go make our flight plan first, get that done. And then, let's get rid of that there. Alright, let's go ahead and gotta go to SimBrief here and build our flight plan real quick. Everybody's doing alright tonight. Hope you guys had a good day, wherever you might be. I hope that your day went well for you. Alright, let's see here. We gotta... So, someone asked me to do a short recording about putting the flight plan together on SimBrief. So we're going to do that real quick, but it won't take long. I'm going to record that while I'm live. But it won't take that long. So, and I'm just going to describe it as I go through and do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, again, welcome back to Lounging with John. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to VVI Pilots, wherever you might be watching this video that I'm recording as well. I'm also doing a live stream, but the beauty of doing the live streams, I can record at the same time and stop it at the same time, so it makes it kind of nice. Somebody asked me to do a tutorial on putting your first flight plan together and getting set up with SimBrief. So we're gonna talk about that for a minute, okay? Alright, so the first thing is you gotta have a SimBrief account. And with that said, you also need to have a Navigraph subscription. Now, I'm not going to go through that necessarily, because it's fairly simple. Once you go to SimBrief and create your account, you'll see where it says you need a subscription. It's not that much. It's like $9 a month. Not really that much at all. No big deal, right? And that's where we're going to start you from. Is at that point that you've got your account created and you've got your subscription is active. Okay? First thing is first, when you log in at the top, you're going to see where it says Eric Cycle. And it's going to tell you if it's updated or outdated. If it's outdated, you just need to click on the link and update it. And you'll see in that section where it shows the Eric Cycles area, the top one would be the one that would get activated, or would be the latest one that's already activated. Okay? So with that said, let's say your Eric data is good. What I do is, using a screen reader, I find it much easier to do shortcuts to get the stuff a little quicker. So insert F7, I hit D for dispatch, done. I go to the top of the page and I will tab 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I land on new flight, hit enter. And then after I hit enter, I go back to the top and I hit the letter E because that's going to take me to the first edit field. It says figure ZZZ edit. That's going to be your airline name. So in this situation, it's going to be GSI. We're going to use GSI. So I'll type in GSI, tab, put in a flight number. I like to use the 009er Delta Whiskey. And then I tab. And then you got departure. So for us, we're leaving from Indianapolis, KIND. Tab again. And we're going to KTOL, Toledo, Ohio. And then we're going to tab again. And this is where you want to use, this is a tree view that opens up because you got to pick what plane you're flying. So I do Alt down arrow one time. And then after I do it once, it expands it. I hit down arrow one more time. And from there, if you're flying any of the PMDGs, I hit the letter B. It says B190. From that point, I hit my page down one time. It puts me on the 739. Now that I'm in the 736, I'm going to up arrow like 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll hit enter. And that collapses it. Selects it and collapses it. And now tab again. It says default. Just hit your N key. It says economy. Okay. So from there, when you're on economy, you'll just tab off that. Then it shows you your alternate airport, which is KDTW, Detroit. That's funny. Then tab again. Shows the airport code, KDTW again. Tab again. The date. Tab again. You'll hear it make a little bloop noise. That means you're out of the edit fields. And then what I do is I go back to the very top with Control Home. From there, I hit the letter H one time. It says flight info. Now I'm going to up arrow. And when I up arrow, you got close, new, share, save, preview, compare, or generate. Now, if you want to compare it to something, you can. If you want to preview it, you can. That's up to you. I don't really worry about it because 90% of the time flight plans are good. So I'm going to hit enter on generate flight. And I'm just going to wait for it to generate. All right. And SimBrief is acting silly. Okay, there we go. Building maps. Okay, so now it's done. What I do again, after it builds it, I go to the very top and I'll keep hitting H until, so it's gonna be a bunch of times. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Initial altitude. So from the top I hit H 15 times until I get on initial altitude, and then I select that with shift down arrow. Initial altitude 23,000. So from that, I always put my flight information on a notepad, only certain stuff, and I'll show you. So your altitude, tab or hit H again after you copied that one. Cruise profile, so you'll do shift down arrow. It says psi 48, cost index 48. So I copy it with shift down arrow. Go to my notepad, paste it in. There it is. Go back to SimBrief. Hit H again. Route distance. Shift down arrow. This is going to be a short flight. 195 miles. Okay. Then go back again. H again. It says average wind. Shift down arrow. 275 at 50. That's the average. Paste that in. And then I'm going to tab 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, so then I hit H 12 times and then down arrow once, and that gives me my ZFW. Estimated ZFW. That's the weight. You want that on your notepad too. So I paste that in there. It's 104,000. Okay. Now, the next one is going to be fuel. Before I go and grab it, I type in the word fuel. And then I go back. I down arrow 1, 2, 3. You'll see where it says block. Down arrow one time from that. I don't see how in the world we're flying off of only 6 pounds, but it's never been wrong before, so we're going to go ahead and copy that. Paste it into notepad there. And then the next thing I do on my notepad, I hit enter, put a space between fuel, a blank line under that, and then I type route, hit enter, and then I go back to my SimBrief page, hit H until I hear route. It says route hide details, down arrow once. And then I copy that line where my route is, which is alright, we'll paste it there. Kind 23 right, mirror 7, MZZ. Then we landed on runway 34. Okay, it looks like it's a direct, but we'll see. We'll see. Toledo's kind of... I figured 600 can land there, so we're just going to try the flight just for fun. That's why I figured I'd do that flight, just to do the little tutorial for you guys. So, once you do that, that's it. Now, on this page, after you build your flight plan, you're going to see all kinds of stuff. Like, if you started at the top and you just started doing all of them H's like I showed you, empty way, estimated, tow. So after route, you got dispatch remarks, ATC flight plan show details. If you down arrow from that, and it just shows you your flight plan. And then you can hit H, and it takes you down to a runway analysis. But anyway, you can look at all that. I'm not going to go through all the rest of that with you, but that's it. You can close your SimBrief page, and then the only thing you need to do, make sure you have the SimBrief downloader downloaded. You'll go inside of your SimBrief downloader. You got to make sure you got your directory set up for the airplanes you fly. If you've got, like I got 12 different places that the flight plans go to for the 737-600, 737-7, 737-8, 737-9. That's what am I missing? The 777, and then there's two more. 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. Anyway, I got 12 where mine goes. So from the top, you can verify that it's seeing the correct flight plan. Yep, and it is. Someone down here where it says export selected formats. Hit enter. 12 files have been saved. So I'll go to the very bottom and hit close. And there you go. Your flight plan has been exported to all the folders where it needs to be. Okay? And that's it. Close SimBrief downloader. And you are good to go, my friend. You are set. Alright? If you have any questions, please email me 737flights@gmail.com. I'll answer whatever I can. Okay? I hope this tutorial helped you. If there's any other tutorials you'd like to see, let me know. Please let me know if you are able to follow my tutorials, if they help you. That's why I do them. So hopefully they do. And yeah, if you need help with something else, just let me know. Otherwise, you guys make sure you check out bvipilots.net or bvipilots.com. It's the same website, and they got a lot of resources there as well. Alright? So, y'all take care. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Now I'm going to go and continue my live stream with the Loungers. See ya. Alright, you guys. Now I'm back to just alive here to get our flight going. We're going to fly to Toledo. It's going to be interesting. I've always had bad luck with this airport, but I thought, you know what, this is 600, maybe we can get landed. So therefore, that's what we're going to try. Alright? Alright. Go to say intentions. New flight. I'm waiting on some applications to get approved on my a pilot's life because I'm no longer working for the airline I was at. I'm waiting on applications. Alright. Go to SkyOps. Gold Star International, looking to pick up cargo taken to Toledo, Ohio. Bum 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 bum.
Hold on while I check the mission queue. I'll get back to you in 1 to 2 minutes.
I hope everyone is having a good day, having a good night.
12:54 a.m. 8 notifications. Messages. Collapse stack.
Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey, SkyOps. I am unable to provide ATC services. Please contact Air Traffic Control for assistance
That
with
is
your
a
request.
bug. You're going to notice it's still going to load my cargo watch. So we're not going to ask again because that is a bug. Gold Star International, good evening. All right. Gold Star International requesting IFR to Toledo, Ohio. It's funny where we're going because that's where my ex
1 second for that clearance.
is from. Which ain't much to brag about. That state, anyways. Alright, we'll connect our.
Gold Star International Niner Delta
Hey,
Whiskey.
Captain,
Clear
we
to
have been
Toledo
here for
via the
hours
Mark
trying
7
to load this
departure.
cargo.
Then as far
We are
as
just
climb
about done.
and
I'll
maintain
let you know.
4000. Expect flight level 230, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.65 Squawk 5264. Expect runway 23 right.
Good morning, Captain.
Alright.
Captain, we are secure and good to go.
12:56 a.m. 8 notifications. Messages. Collapse app. 2 minutes ago. Same tensions. Flight line. Text message. 12:57 a.m. 8 notifications. Messages. Collapse app. 2 minutes ago. Same tensions. Flight line. Text message.
Alright, all that is done. You can go ahead and start the boarding if you want. Get everybody on in their seats.
Okay, Captain. I'll start the boarding now. Hey, folks. Welcome to our ride to Cincinnati. Please find your seats and stow your carry-on items safely. We'll be taking off shortly. Oh, actually, better turn the beacon back on. Huh. That button does nothing. I'll have to remember that.
Hoeing is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial
Alright, we got everything on.
GHT following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Foxtrot.
Okay, we don't need ATIS.
The computer is programmed except for the SIDS and stars.
Alright,
Heading out for the walk around.
let's go do our SID and stars. Alright. 23 right, mirror 7. Alright, right south 5. Mirrors right there. MZZ, execute. Alright, departure is done. Now we'll do arrival. Alright, that is going to be 34. Alright, we're going to go for ILS Z07. Let me see something real quick. Alright, we'll take one. Okay, let me go, hurry up and go to the plan page here on First Officer and change my runway to 7. There we go. So we're going with a different runway. It was wanting to give us runway 34, but that's a RNAV, and I don't want an RNAV. So Toledo's got runway 7 for an ILS and runway 25 for an ILS. So I picked runway 7. So something. Okay, 224. 224. Alright, so we're going to take off, and if we get in the air, we will turn and head toward our waypoint. We're not going to probably catch it right on takeoff. Yeah, 224. All right. And we're only climbing up to 23,000, which I believe we can do in 190 miles. We should be fine. Alright, hold on 1 second, guys. Just waiting on my first officer to get back around so we can move on with it. And you know what? We're still going to get rid of that vector.
Walk around completed.
What? it's interesting because it said my fuel was 6,000, but maybe it's counting because it's showing me 9,000 in the airplane, but maybe it's counting fuel after taking taxi into effect. I don't know. Alright. Let's go to here. $9.2. I wonder something.
Flow completed. Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen. Tested. Navigation, transfer, and display switches. Normal and auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments. Set. Parking brake. On.
Done.
Fuel control switches. Cut off. Pre-flight checklist completed.
Alright, set our trim. Alright, 3.01 on trim. Wind's only at 2 knots, so we're good there. Go back to our leg page. Alright, we're good there. We'll go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, and go here. Gold Star International requesting pushback with startup.
Initiating before start flow.
Gold Star International 9 Delta Whiskey, pushback and startup approved, tail west.
Pushback and startup approved, tail west. Thank you. Alright, now he's doing the before start flow.
start checklist. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. Fuel 130.75 pounds. Checked. Passenger signs. On. MCP. Speed 142. Heading 229er. Altitude 23000. Set. Takeoff speeds. B1 132. BR 136. B2 142. Checked. CDU pre-flight. Completed. Rudder and aileron trim. Free and zero. Anti-collision lights. On. Before start checklist completed.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Beacons on. Brakes released. Clear to push straight out.
Copy that. Clear to push straight back. Release the parking brake, please.
Brakes released.
Start engines.
Starting engines. Starting engine 2.
Hey folks, welcome to our ride to Toledo. We're excited to have you on board today. I'm your flight attendant, and we have Captain John and First Officer JD in the cockpit. Our estimated flight time is about 40 minutes. Now, let's go over some important safety information. First, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the compartment above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others.
Set the brakes.
For this flight, we have 2 emergency exits located at the front
Engine
of the
2
cabin.
started.
In the unlikely event of an emergency, please follow the illuminated exit signs
Engine
to
2
reach
cut out.
them.
Yeah, no problem, guys. We're
We
just
also
gonna
have
clear the tow
life
bar now.
vests
Stand by.
located under your
Okay,
seats.
the tow bar is
In case of an
disconnected. We're
emergency
just
landing on
checking
water,
info
pull the vest out,
it'll be on
place
the
it
right
over
side
your
of the
head,
seat
and
next
pull
to
the
the
straps to secure it. Inflate the vest by
Starting
pulling the
engine
red
1.
tabs or blowing into the tubes. Please take a moment to review the safety
Giving
briefing card
comments to
located
you.
in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Thanks, John. I'll handle the comms from here.
After we do our before startup checklist, can you request taxi after that?
Sure thing, John. I'll handle the taxi request after the checklist.
Weather's good here in Indy tonight.
Engine 1 started. Engine 1 cut out. All engines stable.
Alright, now he's going to do the before startup checklist. Or, I'm sorry.
Before taxi flow.
Before taxi flow. There's our packs. Generators are on. Engines are set to continuous. See, he actually turned on the engine anti-ice this time. I don't get this guy. Transponder
Clear on the right.
on.
Clear on the left. Flow
Flaps
completed.
are going out.
Before taxi checklist. Generators. On. Probe heat. Auto. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Rejected takeoff. Flight control test.
Alright. Gonna be yoke to the left.
Full left. Neutral.
Yoke to the right.
Full right. Neutral.
Yoke straight back.
Full back.
And yoke forward.
Full forward. Checked. Brake test. Checked. Before taxi checklist completed.
Go ahead and request taxi, please.
Requesting taxi clearance now.
Indy Ground, Gold Star, Niner Delta Whiskey, ready to taxi. We have Foxtrot.
Gold Star International Niner Delta Whiskey, taxi to runway 23 right via Hotel Papa Bravo 1.
Runway 23 right. Hotel Papa Bravo 1, Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey.
Pausing first officer.
Approaching runway 23
right.
Tower on 120.9, so long.
Switching to tower on 120.9er, Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey.
Flow completed. Before takeoff checklist. Flaps. Sit. Stabilization trim. Sit. Transponder. Sit. Cabin crew. Cabin crew prepared for takeoff. Notified. Before takeoff checklist completed.
Alright. We can turn off that light. Alright. We're ready for takeoff. Getting ready to take off.
I'll get our takeoff clearance from tower.
Okay, Captain. I'll make sure the cabin crew is seated for takeoff.
Again, we are heading out of Indianapolis to Toledo, Ohio. I like to do some flights up there
Indy Tower,
during the
Gold
day
Star
and
Niner
show
Delta
you guys
Whiskey,
where
holding
I
short
used
of
to
runway
live,
23
me
right,
and my
ready to
ex.
depart.
Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey, Indy Tower, runway 23 right, wind 090 at 3. RNAV Mars, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 23 right, or nav Mars, cleared for takeoff. Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey.
Trim disabled. Attitude mode is enabled. Heading is set. And here we go.
Thrust set. Checked. Speed alive. Checked.
Airspeed alive.
80 knots. Checked.
80 knots. Rotate.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Positive rate.
Gear up. 400 feet. Lateral navigation. LNAV on. Vertical navigation. Autopilot. Flaps up.
Gold Star International Niner Delta Whiskey, contact departure on
Acceleration
124.65.
Switching to
Flaps up.
departure on 124.65, Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey.
There was for a good takeoff right there, I must
Indianapolis departure, Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey. Good evening, we're climbing past 2,000.
Gold
Looks
Star
like the
9er Delta
weather
Whiskey,
is
Indianapolis
beautiful.
departure,
Should
radar
have
contact,
a
direct Mars.
very
Captain,
nice
Climb and
we have
maintain
medical
flight level
emergency in the
210.
on
cabin.
our way to Toledo.
A passenger appears to have suffered
Shouldn't
a heart
have too
attack.
much turbulence.
They were feeling
no
unwell
rain
just
or
before we took off,
thunderstorms.
but it
Should be a
escalated
nice
quickly.
flight.
I need to request your guidance on how to proceed. Absolutely, Captain. The weather does look great for our flight to Toledo. I'll keep an eye on
Direct Mars
everything in the
climb and
cabin.
maintain flight level
Thank you for the
210.
update.
Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Okay, and explain to me what's going on with the passenger.
Captain, we have a passenger who appears to have suffered a heart attack. They were feeling unwell before takeoff, but their condition has worsened. I am monitoring the situation and ready to assist as needed.
Flow completed.
FedEx 6022.
After takeoff checklist. Engine start switches. Off.
As
Packs.
quick as we'll be in
On.
Toledo,
Auto brakes.
keep an eye on
Off.
the
Landing gear.
passenger.
Up and off.
And we'll get
Flaps.
landing Toledo as quick as possible. I have medical
After
on
takeoff
standby.
checklist completed.
Alright, so medical need to be on standby. We had somebody have a
Understood,
heart attack.
Captain. I will keep a close eye on the passenger and be ready to assist as needed.
I believe we do have a doctor on board if you want to have them assist you.
Passing 10,000 feet.
That's a great idea, Captain. I'll locate the doctor on board and ask for their assistance right away.
FedEx 6022 Heavy, turn right, heading 075.
Now, wait
Dear
a
guests,
minute.
we have just climbed above the safe altitude, and I'm pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. Feel free to connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service as well. We're on our way to Toledo, and the estimated time en route is about 40 minutes. Thank you for flying with us.
It says that it's 900 miles out.
Heading 155, descend and maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS.
2 hours and 36 minutes. We got the longest route.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
It seems the airport or somebody gave us the longest route that I've ever seen. We're going to be in the air for a little over 2 hours. Please apologize. Let the passengers know we will give them 30,000 air miles for the late flight that this is going to be. Why in the world is it 900 miles away?
Hey folks, I wanted to let you know that due to an unexpected route change, our flight will take a little longer than planned. We appreciate your patience, and as a token of our gratitude, we will be awarding you 30,000 air miles for this delay. Thank you for flying with us.
Let's go look at our flight plan. I don't understand that. No, something's off here.
Transition altitude. Checked.
FedEx 6022 Heavy, contact Indy Tower on 120.9er.
You can let the passengers know that we fixed the route. We're going to be there pretty quickly in about 40 minutes.
Hey folks, I have some good news. We have fixed our route and we should be arriving in Toledo in about 40 minutes. Thank you for your patience, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the flight.
Being as we done promised them the air miles, they will still be getting them.
Understood, Captain. I'll make sure to let the passengers know that they will still be receiving the air miles as promised.
We also don't have time to do anything big for food, so just do something simple. Chips, pretzels, crackers, juice, soda.
Understood, Captain. I'll prepare some simple snacks like chips, pretzels, and crackers, along with juice and soda for the passengers.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, descent coming up in about 5 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner. Expect the ILS Yankee runway 25 approach into Toledo.
Expecting the ILS Yankee runway 25 approach into
Hey
Toledo.
folks, we have just
Gold
reached
Star
cruising
9er
altitude on
Delta
our
Whiskey.
way to Toledo. We'll be starting the snack and drink service shortly, and you'll have some tasty options like chips and pretzels to enjoy. After the service, we'll also have articles from the airline shop available for you. Thank you for flying with us.
109, 70, 72. If you want, you can go ahead and tell everybody what the weather's going to be in Toledo.
Hey folks, just a quick update on the weather at Eugene F. Kranz Toledo Express Airport. It's clear skies with a temperature of -2 degrees Celsius. Should be a smooth landing ahead.
Also let them know that once we land, we will be there until in the morning, until 9 a.m. No, my mistake. 3 p.m. tomorrow, and then we will be going from Toledo to San Diego, California. Whoever's going to be reboarding, we will reboard tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Understood, Captain. I'll make sure to inform the passengers about our arrival time and the next flight to San Diego.
And make the announcement and make sure you let them know if they don't have tickets to go to San Diego, they better get their tickets as soon as we land because they will probably go fast. Now I did that to show
folks,
you guys
just a quick reminder that once we land in
all the
Toledo,
stuff you can
if you plan on
simulate.
continuing to San Diego, make sure to get your tickets as soon as possible, as they tend to sell out quickly. Thank you.
Let them know we are not responsible for setting them up with their rooms whenever we land. That is their responsibility. Besides me taking care of your room and my room. Well, our room. We're going to share a room together, obviously.
Understood, Captain. I'll make sure to let the passengers know that arranging their accommodations is their responsibility.
How about when we get to Toledo, we'll have dinner when we get to our room. How's that sound?
That sounds great, Captain. I'll make sure everything is ready for our dinner when we arrive at the hotel.
I figure a nice dinner, then we can cuddle and watch a movie. What do you say?
That sounds lovely, Captain. A nice dinner and a movie sounds like a perfect way to unwind after the flight.
I also brought your favorite fleece blankets, too. You can say anything to these guys.
Oh, that's wonderful, Captain. I really appreciate it. Those blankets will definitely make the flight more comfortable for everyone.
No, silly. I'm talking about your blankets for when we get to our room.
Ah, I see, Captain. Thanks for bringing my favorite fleece blankets for our room. That sounds cozy.
How's our passenger doing? You can literally have a conversation with these guys. It's pretty
The
cool.
passenger is stable at the moment, Captain. I've checked on them, and they're resting comfortably.
Besides my
I'll
co-pilot,
continue
she
to monitor
does
their
not
condition
talk.
closely.
I'll show you. How you doing tonight? Watch.
I am doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Doing pretty good. We got a nice flight, don't we? Now watch this, guys.
Yeah, it's been a smooth ride so far.
How about when we land, being we're staying over tonight in Toledo, how about a late dinner and a movie? How's that sound? Watch. She's so mean.
That sounds great, John. Looking forward to it.
Oh, she made me a liar. She usually tells me that that she's got to focus on the flight. Do you know how long I've been asking you this, and finally you agree to have dinner and a movie? What took so long?
Well, I guess the timing's just right now. Looking forward to it.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble. I got the flight attendant wanting to do dinner and a movie as well. Oh boy. I'm a bad boy. Bad boy. Alright, let's do the example of what my ex would do. Message to the flight attendant. Hey, I've got a meeting when we get landed, so how about we do dinner and a movie tomorrow night instead? You can go on to our room and rest, and we'll have dinner and a movie tomorrow night. How's that?
That sounds like a great plan,
All
Captain.
right.
I'll
Perfect
make sure to get some rest and look
simulation
forward to
of
dinner
what
and
my
the movie
ex
tomorrow
did
night.
so well. All right, so when we get landed, I've got me and you a room set up, okay? And we'll have dinner, watch a movie, and just have some good snuggle time. There you go. Perfect example of what my ex did.
Sounds like a plan, John. Looking forward to it.
Oh, booyah. She was so good at that. So good at that. She was a bad girl. Bad girl. Bad. I need to write a song called Bad Girl. She was a bad girl. Bad girl. She was a bad girl. Didn't have no respect. She was a bad girl. Oh, what the heck? She was a bad girl. Made my life a wreck. She was a bad girl. Boy, I tell you, some people get around quick. I hear she's already getting married. Wow. Not even a year ago it was supposed to be. Well, we did go into church. How about that? We went into church. We did our I do's and I love yous. And, you know, the whole, you may now kiss the bride. We did the whole 9 yards. Not even a year later, and she's already got another one. Dun 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 dun. Go figure. Because she's a bad girl. Bad girl. Bad girl. My bad. What? Now wait a minute. Zero one. ATC has given us another route again, and it looks like we are going to be in the air for a while. I'll update you in a little bit. What the heck, man?
Understood, Captain. I'll keep an eye on everything in the cabin and be ready for any updates.
I do not understand why.
Gold Star, International 9er, Delta Whiskey, descend and maintain 5,000, turn right heading 095 vectors for the ILS runway 25 approach.
Descend and maintain 5,000. Right heading 095 for the ILS runway 25 approach. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
I don't know where this thing is taking us, but
Descent checklist. Pressurization.
Set.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
Set.
Landing data. 122. Minimums. 200.
Approach briefing. We're expecting the ILS approach for runway 07. The minimum altitude is 200 feet. We'll use auto brakes 4. We can expect to park at gate 3. In case of go around, we'll climb per ATC instructions on the runway heading. Any questions?
No.
Gold
Completed.
Star International 9er
Descent
Delta Whiskey,
checklist
turn left
completed.
heading 020.
Turning left heading 020. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Glide slope alive.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, turn left heading 015.
PC Gamer Lounge.
Left heading 015.
Sup, fellow flight
Gold
simmer.
Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
What up, man? How you doing, buddy? Hope your night's going all right for you. We're getting ready to land in good old Toledo. Well, I'm hoping so anyways. Hope your night's going good for you, man. I guess you guys can hear me okay, yeah?
PC Gamer Lounge. I'm about to start my flight from Dubai to Boston.
Nice, nice. Are you a? How do I ask this? Are you sighted, or do you fly with screen reader and stuff, or you have sight, or it don't matter? I'm just curious, like the way you sim or whatever. Because I was going to ask you if you use Say Intentions. It's a pretty good program. You ought to check it out if you've never used it. It's a good way to practice with ATC, I'll tell you that. How long's your flight?
PC Gamer Lounge. No, I've never used any of them.
Oh man, you ought to check out, if you'd be interested in it, that you can even do beta, and I can send you a link. If you email me, just put your name in the subject, send me an email, and I'll send you a beta link, and you can get it for free. Won't cost you anything. And you can test it out. It's a really good program, man. It's definitely good for. I mean, unless you're
PC
doing
Gamer Lounge.
that sim.
My flight is probably going to be about 11 or 12 hours.
Oh yeah, that's a long flight. So yeah, if you want to try out Say Intention, send me an email to 737flights@gmail.com. And I'll send
Gold
it to
Star
you.
International
If
9
not,
Delta
that's
Whiskey,
okay
turn
too.
right
But
heading 360.
just wanted to. I don't
Right
know.
heading 360, Gold Star 9 Delta Whiskey.
I think my airplane might be a little bit whacked tonight because it's showing that my airport. Get this, my leg page is showing the correct waypoints to where I'm going, but the time for descent is way off. It's saying my descent won't be for
PC Gamer Lounge. I'll check it out.
another hour and 20 minutes, dude. And I don't understand what's going on here. Why in the world? Alright, we're gonna have to. I'm going to have to force my airplane to do the descent ahead of time because I've never seen it do that where it shows my time of descent way off. Not even on the same
PC Gamer Lounge. The only program I use is Volanta, but that is for flight tracking.
Okay, cool. Good deal, man. That is so weird. I don't understand why all my waypoints are correct, but the descent time is way off. Way off. This is like a 40-minute flight, but my descent time is showing 1 hour and 40 minutes till descent. That is way off. I'm going to restart my... I've never seen it mess up the flight plan like that. That is really weird. We're going to try to make this flight work out, but I've never, ever seen it do this.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, turn left heading 080.
There we go. Now we're on
Left
track.
heading 080. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
No, it said the airport's over 700 miles away. This thing has lost its noodle. What in the world? You know what it's like? It's like the airplane's not even following it, but it's on.
PC Gamer Lounge. Wow, lol.
Yeah, I've never seen it do this before where they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the waypoints are correct, but the data's not correct.
LNAV on.
There we go. Maybe I straightened it out. I hope. No, I didn't either.
VNAV on.
Guys, our airplane is stuck on its own. I can't even get it to do descent. What in the world is it doing? Let me try something. Yeah, it's following the... I bet there's an update or something. There's gotta be.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, turn right heading 110.
Turning right heading 110. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
No, it's updated. What in the world?
folks, we've left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Toledo. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of the lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
I've never seen it do this before at all, guys. This is really weird.
Approaching top of descent.
What in the world? God, this flight is a complete... I can't do anything with this.
Transition altitude. Checked.
So I'm going to do some updates. I'm going to reboot. And I'll be back because there's nothing I can do here, guys. I apologize, but yeah, I got to fix this. I'll be back shortly. Hold on, guys.